Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to VW Campaign issue 9. Weather? I don't know what weather's like where you are, but it's blowing a gale here and it's absolutely piddling it down. So yeah, I've got all that. So if it's a bit loud, and also I've got my candle on, which crackles, which is lovely. Anyway, enough chat. So let me introduce my co-host. So I've got Jay. There we go.
Hello at all. It's that time of week. If you're like, yes, it is blowing a gale here and raining like mad, and it's time for thick jumpers and keep bloody warm. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So, it's issue 9. This is going around quite quick, short and sweet again this week, isn't it? So
yeah. Although more to do than last week.
Yeah, true. Yeah. Not much, but we'll get there.
Yeah. Okay. And then I have Mark.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Horlixs stream on the camper van. I'm on the instructions tonight, and not much to read out.
No.
I think I got more of a job reading the chat out than the instructions. You know what I mean? So someone's drawn the short straw.
There's more chat than instructions. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So.
Yeah, I mean we've done this before anyway. Because we did this back in issue 2, didn't we?
I was going to say it's a repeat of issue 2, isn't it? Yeah. Right.
But yeah, no. Still, it's progress, I guess.
Right.
So
we'll get a bit more in a few weeks' time, if you know what I mean. So
yeah.
Right, we've got Gillian Dotz. Good evening, everybody.
Hi, Gillian.
Hi, Gillian.
Warren James. Hi, all. Good luck with your build, Horlixs.
Hi, Warren.
D. Harris. A very good evening, Alex.
Hello, D.
D. Harris at Gillian Dotz at Warren James. Good evening, both. Hang on. Get there in a minute. Where is it? Dave Mack. Dave Mack, good evening, everyone. Good luck with your build, Horlicks. Have a great show and good evening to the host. Hi, Dave Mack.
Hi, Dave Mack.
Dave Mack says good evening to Gillian Dotz, Warren James, D. Harris. Warren James says evening, Dave Mack. Mary Oxley says good evening, everyone in chat as well. Yorkshire Crafter, good evening, everyone. Hi, Julie.
Hi, Lord. Hi, Marie.
And then we've got Dave McMills. Good evening at Yorkshire Crafter. Diaz at Dave Mac Builds. Good evening, sir. Where are we? That one, Yorkshire Crafter. Yorkshire Crafter evening at Dave Mac Builds and D. Harris. There's definitely more chat here. Gillian Dotz. Good evening, D. Harris. Gillian Dotz. Good evening, Dave Mac Builds. Warren James evening at D. Harris. And DS Models. Oh, come on. DS Models of Vintage. Hi, Horlicks, and everyone. Good luck with your build.
Hi, Dave.
D. Harris, evening to Mark and Jay. Hi, D.
Hi, D.
No one coming. D. Harris at DS Models of Vintage. Good evening, Sir Dave. That is it. Finally. There we are.
Oh, lovely. So, yeah, welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining. What have I got? No, I haven't really got any gossip, to be honest. Yeah, I showed you obviously the posters last week. I've had a new dispatch notification for the next sort of issues for this. Obviously, there's postal strikes this month and in November, so not sure when I'm going to get it. I think the beginning of I did have all the forms, but I think they're on strike tomorrow, and then I think then they're okay for a week, and then they're on strike from the 13th of October, and then there's quite a few dates around that time, and then into the beginning of November, which is, and this will come in about 2-3 weeks anyway, so I reckon I won't see the next pack till November if there's a backlog. So
well, the strikes as follows is 1st of October, then we got 13th of October, 20th of October, 25th of October, then it's 2nd, 3rd, 4th of November, 8th, 9th, 10th of November, 14th, 15th, 16th of November, 23rd, 24th, 25th, 28th and the 30th of November, the 1st of December, and the 2nd of December.
Any more?
No, not at the moment.
That's it. Yeah, so, I mean, yeah, it might be all right, but yeah, there's potential it's going to be even later than normal. So I'm glad I didn't do more than one issue last week, otherwise we'd run out of content. So, because I was debating whether to do 2 issues tonight to start with, and I thought, no, because of the strikes, I'm still not going to bother. So, I'd rather have something to do than nothing, if you know what I mean. So,
even if it's just show the parts or so, at least you're doing a video or a stream or something, you know what I mean? Yeah.
So, yeah, okay. I suppose I'll better adjust the camera then, and we'll look at the build.
Right, I'll quickly catch up with these 2 last bits of chat coming in. We've got Dave Matt Build saying, good evening, GS Models and Vintage. And we've got Peter Webster saying, evening all.
Evening, Peter.
Yeah. And then we've got D. Harris, good evening, Peter.
Cool.
Well,
okie doke. So,
here we go. Right, so this is issue 9. With the parts in this issue, you will complete assembly of the right front wheel begun in issue 7. Parts included in this issue are. Well, wait until you get your parts out.
okay.
Yeah, so I've not opened this bag before.
Oh no!
Oh yeah.
Oh no! Yeah. Oh look, they must like electrical tape.
Oh yeah, that must have got stuck on there when I was moving it about.
Yeah.
Right. No, I'm joking. We had a screw out of there last week. So, okay.
Okay, so parts 9-1 is brake.
Okay, so that is going to be this part here, which is a shame because there's nice detail on there, but we won't see it.
No. Okay, 9-2 is brake drum.
Okay.
And then 9-3 is hub.
There we go. And that's metal.
Yeah. 9-4 is chrome hubcap.
Oh, I love these, yeah. I love the way they snap. They've got magnets and they just like stick to the wheel. And
then 9-5 is BD01 screws.
There we go, BD1. I'll just open the bag. There we go.
You did that very quick.
Okay.
Right, let me just get to where I am.
Do you want me to catch up with the chat?
Yes, you could.
Okay. Nexus says hi. Hi, Kev.
Hi, Kev.
Hi, Kev.
Says, hi, guys.
Hi, Peter.
Hi, Peter.
Peter Webster says hi, Kev. Peter Webster says hi, D. Nexus says hi, Peter. And final one, D. says evening, Kev.
Yeah. Thanks for joining. I appreciate that.
Okay, so step here is locate the tyre and rim of the right front wheel assembled in issue 7 and fit the brake drum inside the rim, placing it onto the pins as shown. Each pin has a different size corresponding to the size of the holes in the drum, so it will only fit one way round.
Okay, here it is, and it is still intact. If you remember, some reason my plastic insert decided to come off, and I had to glue that on because it popped off when I was trying to. The tyre is terribly stiff, but that's still all good and solid. So, so yeah, we've got 2 pins. I can see that this hole is bigger, so that is just going to fit on there like so.
Okay, so it says press the drum flush against the rim, and then it says this is how it should look. So step C is examine the outside of the brake carefully. It has a rectangular recess and a circular pin that match the reciprocity pin. Yeah. And shown in the photo. Insert the shaft of the hub into the central opening of the brake drum to engage the parts.
Right, okay. So there is our hole, which is going to line up with the pin, and that's just going to drop on there like so.
Okay, and then it says press the brake and hub flush together as shown in the photo. Step E, next insert the shaft of the hub into the hole in the centre of the right wheel on the inside where the drum has also been fitted. Okay, step F is secure the hub to the wheel with the BD01 screw on the outside of the rim.
Okay, I'm just going to get some oil out. I need to fill this up. Freshly magnetised screwdriver with the magnetiser that I got from Mark last year. Christmas.
Yeah.
Love it. Right.
Oh, it's really howling a gale here.
Yeah, it's come over from America, isn't it? Apparently, the storm they've had, we've got the remnants of it. Okay, that is really loose, but the other one was as well. But yeah, that's better. Okay.
Okay, and then step G is hold the hub with one hand and with the other, check that the wheel can turn freely.
There we go.
Okay, step H is finally place the chrome hubcap on the outside of the rim. The hubcap is held in place by a magnet. A little trick, Horlixs, is you could use a diamond painting pen to pick that up.
Yes, that is a good trick. I'm going to just pour it out of the bag so I don't get any fingerprints on it. There we go.
Okay, and then that is result appearance of the assembled right front wheel.
Doesn't it look stunning?
Brilliant. And one more bit of chat quickly. Nexus says hi D.
There we go.
Brilliant. Only another 3 more to go.
Yeah. Oh,
Well,
do you know what?
you get another 2 with the dome home cap, and then the fifth one is actually just a normal wheel that sits behind the seat. So
Yeah, and I'm just dreading them, to be fair. That tyre is such hard work to get on.
yeah.
I thought the Routemaster ones were stiff, but actually they went on quite easily.
Right, we've got Alex Demetrius. Good evening, Horlixs, Mark, and Geordie Dave, and everyone watching the VW Samba build. Hi,
Alex.
Good evening.
And Alex Demetrius says, hello, Fleetwood J. Everyone still uses my the old channel name, but never mind.
Oh,
I think I'm never going to get rid of that, am I? You know what I mean?
Jason, you missed one out, the Warren James one.
Oh, sorry, Warren. Warren J said, great build, other quick build. And D. Harris says, evening, Alex D. Apologise.
There you go.
There we are.
Okay.
That's right. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting all the front chassis on, and I can't wait for the chassis and to get all the steering on, and so we've got a rolling chassis.
I'm up to 79, and we've not even done the steering yet.
Oh.
And I said it's a case of put them wheels away and wait for them in a issue 100 or something.
Yeah.
I think it's sort of like 80 onwards you start doing it. Do you know what I mean? So
I was going to say, yeah, that surprises me because let me bring this all back because most builds like the DeLorean and that and the bus, you get a rolling chassis quite early on.
Yeah, but what you get with a camper is the inner floor, which is the cream-looking floor, and then you build all the seats on that, and then which is very flexible, bendy. Then it's a bit like the doll's house. It comes in two parts. Then you start with the main bit underneath. You start with then you build the bottom black floor. Then you mount the engine, the back wheels, the back axle. Then you go along towards the front, and then that's when you sort of eventually get it. It's around anything from issue 70 onwards, if I remember rightly, you start getting a rolling chassis, if you know what I mean. So,
right. Well, that's something to look forward to, I guess.
Because you've got all the plastic. It's like it comes in two parts. You've got like the chassis with the wheels, and then you've got the interior section. Then you've got the bodywork that sits on top of it all. So, and that's what I'm up to is the bodywork. Well, near enough, if you know what I mean.
Right. Well, that is it then, ladies and gentlemen.
Catch up with these 2 bits of chat. Gillian Dotz says, good show, big thumbs up. And Alex Demetrius says, a good hello to you, D.
Yeah, so yeah, that's it then. That's another show done, another Friday. Let's see what we've got. I don't know if I want to see what we've got next week, but I have got the mags here. So next week is starting work on the other door. We've done all this before.
Yeah.
Putting the spring in.
Yeah. DR says, is that what it is, Alex? They like dragging out these builds. It's actually not too bad. The early issues of the camper are a bit slow, but then you start doing bits and pieces. So
yeah, no, I know it sounds like I'm moaning. I'm really not. I appreciate what they're about. I know what they're about. You know, I've built a few of them. It's just more, I just want to get going. You know, I'm not too bothered about what we get, but I just want to get my teeth into something, like the engine or something, you know. It'll come.
Yeah, Dave Matt Build says, great build, great show. Yeah, I mean, the camper is a little bit slow to start. Then you start getting your teeth into things. Then you got builds like the Eddie Stowbar, which is permanently on the go slow. Do you know what I mean? Then that's when it gets tedious and boring. It's like, hey, you know what I mean? You know, it's like last week was a mud guard, this week's a mud guard, and then we got a few accessories put on the following week, you know, and it's like,
I think it'll be all right. We're getting out.
Especially when you start doing the interior parts, then that's when it starts coming together.
Yeah, no. And to be fair, next week is actually a fairly big-ish issue anyway, isn't it? If I remember rightly, there was quite a bit still on that door, and you have to get the spring in. There's quite some small little bits we had to do, and then you have to get that little clamp on and make sure the spring.
You know what you're doing for the next 2-3 issues is that door.
Yeah.
Because obviously you got the door itself, then you put the top of the door on the next issue, then you put the interior pattern hinges and the interior panel. So you know what the next 3 issues are is going to be door.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And D. Harris says, I'll say goodnight, hosts, until next Friday for the next one.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I need to actually update my schedule because, as I said last week, I'm away end of October. on that weekend and the following weekend. So the last weekend of October and the first weekend of November, I'm not streaming. I won't be here, so I'm gonna miss 2 weeks. So I'll either work something out with the guys and girls and see what's free and maybe do one before I go, or I'll save them and we'll have like a free build up when I get back. But
that'd be nice.
Yeah, depending on what's coming, I'll have a look and try and work out what issues
they're coming to post or not, doesn't it? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So yeah. But yeah, cool. So tomorrow, well, actually, Saturday and Sunday, we've got double DS models of vintage. So look forward to that.
Yeah.
So yeah, because so he'll be on tomorrow night and Sunday. I'm guessing around 8 o'clock. I think that's more time. Monday is the Doll's House.
Yeah.
With Jay, Yorkshire Crafter, and Crafty Chris. Tuesday will be the Eddie Stobart wagon with Crafty Chris, and then Wednesday
Titanic as well.
Titanic after that on the Tuesday, and then Wednesday. Not sure what's happening Wednesday yet. Danno doing something.
No, it's Northern Model Builders on Wednesday.
Oh, okay, and then Northern Model Builders on Wednesday, and then Thursday will be the Craft and Chat, and take us back around to Friday where we'll be starting the door.
Weeks are flying by. I can't believe in a few days we're doing the Doll's House again. It only seems like we've done the Doll's House a few days ago. Do you know what I mean? It just goes so quick. Do you know what I mean? So,
do you know what it has been? Although this week has gone really slow for me personally. I don't know why. It's really dragged this week. But I think it's because I'm feeling a bit under the weather, so it's probably not helping. But yeah, it's just been a really long week.
Yeah, I've just been trying to keep myself busy, like you say at the moment. A bit of a mojo at the moment. It's a bit low. Do you know what I mean? So you do things just to get it done, don't you? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think everybody's like that at the moment because it's gone so cold so quickly, and the dark nights are just creeping in really quickly.
Yeah.
So everybody's like feeling a bit like that.
Yeah.
You're now going, you're going from nice hot days, sunny outside, to trying to fill your evenings again.
Yeah.
And I think
sorry.
No, that's all right. No, it's exactly it. I think it's just I think everyone loses their mood a bit. I mean, I'll be all right in probably a week or two. When you adjust, it's all right. But it's just initially, isn't it? And I did make myself feel a bit better this evening. I had to go to Morrison's and get some milk and some breads because I've got HelloFresh coming this week.
Oh, okay.
So I thought I just need some milk and bread and stuff. And I was at the till and they had Morrison's do the food bank bags. So I bought one of them to put in the food bank collection thing, because with this cost of living crisis and that, I think it's sad to say there's going to be a lot of people going to be relying on food banks that are less fortunate. And I just looked at them and thought, do you know what, it's a couple of quid, and they pre-pack stuff in these little like mystery bags, and then you just pay whatever it says, and then you leave it in the drop-off thing. So I bought one of them and donated something to the food bank. So I felt quite good after doing that, knowing that someone's going to have something.
Yeah.
So every little helps, doesn't it? And it wasn't expensive. It was like £2.50 bag. They have different prices depending on what's in the bag, but yeah.
D. Harris says night in Chattanooga. See you tomorrow night.
Yeah, good night, D.
Dave Max says night, D. And D. Harris says Dave Mac Builds. Good night, mate. You know what I mean? So, well, yeah, I've just been potting about. I was doing something for the Doll's House. I wish I could paint better, but I'm struggling. I'm not. I've got ideas in my head how to do things, but try and implement them is not It's totally two different things, you know what I mean? So, yeah, what I've been working on is that. It is Nana from Peter Pan. It's Peter Pan's dog. And we don't get it in the doll's house. We get the kennel this week and we get the water bowl. And I thought, well, it's a bit stupid. We've got a kennel and the water bowl, but we've got no dog. So I managed to find a Newfoundland, which is Peter Pan's dog. And it arrived, it was jet black, and I decided to have a go at trying to paint it. And it's like, well, don't look at it too close. Yeah, but you look at his face, he looks like he's either got something up his rear end from the vets or he's on some elusive drugs, if you know what I mean. I can't paint faces. He's like, you know, like
maybe Geordie's been there with the suppository.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah, true.
Looking at the size of that dog, it's going to eat everything in that house.
Yeah, it is a tad slightly too big. It's 1/12 scale, and obviously the doll's house is 1/20 scale. So, yeah.
That'd be all right. You can get massive dogs, can't you? Big things. So it can be guarding the front of the house.
Well, I'll have Minnie for breakfast, Mickey for dinner.
Yeah. I'll have a bit of crispy Donald Duck, if you know what I mean.
And then for pudding, I'll have Olaf, you know, a bit of frozen dessert there. And yeah. Oh, dear.
Cool. Right then. Yeah, let's go around and say goodbyes then. I think that's the stream done. So, who wants to go first?
I'll say goodbye. Thanks for having me on. And, yeah. Roll on next week for another one. Short and sweet again, but yeah, we'll get it done. I think we're getting it down to a T now. We're getting this rolling around now, you know what I mean? So I'm getting used to doing the instructions at last, if you know what I mean? So, you know, be nice when Mark gets his mirror back, whenever that is.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
We wish to get it done, don't we?
Yeah. So it's good night from me. Thanks for everybody tuning in, and I'll see you next Friday when I'll be doing the instructions again for Horlixs. Yeah. So good night from me.
Yeah, and thank you everyone for joining tonight. Sorry it was short. It's something. As always, please like, share, subscribe. It really helped me out. Thank you. If you want to, and. Yeah, you'll find everyone's links in the description below. Also, my Patreon and my Amazon wish list. Everything's in the bottom in the description. So it's good night from me, and I will see you on another stream. So yeah, good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night. Oh, I've lost the outro.
We'll try that again, shall we?
Bear with. There it is. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
You've been knocked down and got up again. In a corner, you're surrounded, no defenders. You've hid your fury and kept it in. But it's time now you ignite and turn to embers. Like a phoenix, you burst in a fire burn. A thirst and desire, you transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes. Phoenix, you burst in a fire burn. A thirst and desire, you transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes. Electric Boogaloo. You see the truth behind the veil, and you know that they're just looking for attention.